him during the break while we're waiting on Zest for that mega AFK. So you know, we wait 40 minutes and get these really short games. It might not be the proxy 2 gates I was joking around about, but we've had a really quick game on really quick game 2. Let's see how game 3 shapes up. Of course, I'm Rifkin casting tonight with Harstem and Cats, and spawning in the top right corner of the map, it's going to be the red Protoss player Rain.
I'm on Carson's camera. He's working on his observing skills.
His opponent in the bottom left. What does that mean?
I called you, man. You thought no one was watching? Just switch to his camera. Switch to his camera.
Oh, hang on. Just like super zoomed in. You're like, oh man, these probes look so good right now. You're like a DJ too, like with the swivels. Anyways,
all the keys on the keyboard.
his opponent at the bottom left is of course giving none other than Zest. Well played, man. The good observing skills. You know what? You've become a caster. You fully embraced it. You've gone that next step, and now you're an observer too. You're gonna put Funka at a job and me at the same time.
Yeah. Like a super human being. All right. Let's see what's happening in this game. Just very standard openings.
Who just told me that?
Oh, we need to get Katz's prediction.
Loser. Oh, what's the score of the match?
No, the random builds that come here.
Oh, Robo.
Okay. It's become less and less precise.
That's it, man. That's all I got. That's how premonitions come to one. It's not, you know, it's not my choice. That's all I see.
Okay, well I predict more probes are gonna be made this game, so nailed it. Get wrecked, Cats.
Nailed it. Yeah. Sue was just telling me that he's gonna play the loser of Stats and San, so that could be it as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And I'm kind of that's a hard thing to pick between solar this or Saturn that. We'll figure it out afterwards. Focusing what's at hand though. Last game we did see, of course, see 3 gates churn sour really quickly. It's a move that, I mean, honestly, in PvP, and I'm sure Harson's been on the other end of this, can sometimes just catch you so off guard. You don't have the production, you die out fast. I don't think it was even the Void Ray that really saved him. It was that really sick surround and warping in 3 Zealots that really just locked that down.
I think it was more the Oracle, to be honest. Well, the Oracle hitting before the Mothership Core had the overcharge, it just did too much damage. Yeah, but so Rain couldn't even reinforce.
Sorry, yeah, you're right, but I was just referring to the hold at the end.
Yeah. Ooh, and again, at Stargate.
Yeah, but I mean, the hold would have been tougher if he could have produced 4 units, right?
Would have been impossible. Not tougher, impossible. It's yeah, actually not possible to hold if you don't kill like a big amount of probes with your Oracle, or 4 Stalkers to be warped in at home.
I think Rain's kind of gearing up for the same thing. That we got the Chrono coming down, 2 gateways already started, and I'm actually going for Sentries. Hold the phone.
Yeah, this is an X-Men build.
Yeah.
And depending on what my man Zest is going, I think this is quite okay for Rain. Does he have any probe on the map right now? It's very important to know if your opponent is going for an expansion when you play a build like this, because your hallucination is still gonna be kinda late. But we'll see about that. Okay, Robo going down, so it is a Robo against a Stargate
Called
build.
it. Who called it though?
I like how quickly he jumped on that. Like, you might as well call this Gateway, man. Come on. But the well, I guess the question is for the Robo, like, what does he do here? Because sometimes you'll see the Immortals come out. That's pretty quick if you're really worried.
No.
But
I don't think he can get to Immortals because Zest is all-inning him.
Yeah, that's, I'm saying.
With 1 Oracle, he might Chrono Void Rays after it, or actually he's getting a 2nd Oracle. So this is gonna be quite a tough build actually for my memory.
Supply block for a whole second. What is that? Some sort of foreigner?
I was supply block for some time, man. Like 10 seconds.
Well, the Oracle is heading towards the main.
That only proves the point.
Sorry, random caster BM coming out. Yeah, the Nexus, if it completes in the natural, the thing is, like, the foot on overcharge is there, and I like that it's kind of waiting on that, but even then, like, this already lost so much health, I don't know if an overcharge is going to save this.
Yeah. An overcharge would save it. He needs a force field, man!
Oh, okay, there we go.
Wow,
nice.
Amazing force field. Yeah, very nice.
Oh,
nice
almost.
Force fields. They look so far apart as well. I thought, like, Zealots could fit through one of those at least, man. Zealots are so, you know, sneaky. Sometimes they can get through the force field when you really think it's it's tight. Circlings are even worse. They always get through, even if your force fields are perfect.
Right, even if the Zealot's on hold position and there's like 11
force
fields.
Even if the force fields are perfect, Circlings go through.
This is coming from the mouth of a Protoss player, of course, right, Cats? So take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So the double Oracle is actually really intimidating for this because Zest actually, or rather Rain, can't devote 100% of his forces to the natural base defense. He has to leave something in the main at all times.
Yeah, but I think he holds. If he force fields well, he should hold. Nice pylon placement as well. Oh, good set of force fields actually coming out. Now he sees the oracles over there, gets the 3 stalkers down, and just focuses the oracles. Because if the oracles aren't there, he can, like you said, commit
now bring everything. Yeah. The 2 oracles going down.
This really was a great hold by Rain. Even keeps the Immortal alive, and he will have his Sultan overcharge in 5 more seconds. So this is just
rip,
really,
right?
really good play.
I don't know, Rip.
It's over. He can still get a Nexus.
Well, yeah, I think it might be over now. He's starting to invest in more. Like, he's going for the Warp Prince and the Oracle. Like, I think he definitely could have expanded behind this and not been too far out of this game, but he's really over-dedicating.
Like, he would have been far behind, but not completely out of it.
Yeah, he wouldn't be out of the game, but I think now he would be. I mean, this is so many more Stalkers. He's not going to get that Nexus up anytime soon. Continue to warp them in. Like, Zest's going for the throat, and I don't know that he necessarily can. Again, that Immortal might not have died, but as soon as his shields come back, that's the hardened shield effect. It's going to take those hits. It's going to deal some damage.
Yeah.
A lot of damage, yeah. This looks pretty bad for Zest. Is it rare?
But
is the question.
there's only 1 Stalker in the main right now, and there's an Oracle on the way, so...
that could work. Yeah, if you can kill enough probes, then he can possibly look at expanding again behind this, but he has to cause more damage to the bottom line. Like, just trading out these Stalkers isn't going to cut it. So we'll see what this Oracle can do. It stops a little bit short of going in. Gives Rain that extra second to get another Stalker
I
up
think
here.
he should pull the probes, yeah. Good call. Very good call by Rain, pulling the probes. I think if you just let him there, you'll lose like 7 or 8 probes. Right now he'll lose at least 1 more, I believe. No. So good micro by Rain, saving a bunch of his probes, and we do see an Expo coming down right now. Rain will be
I kind of feel like
quite far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, all he's gonna do is come with a couple of Zealots and Stalkers. I mean, Zest actually doesn't have the money to warp in any sort of sizable defense for this.
You make a good point.
I mean, that's like, again, I kind of wish he didn't warp in those extra 3 Stalkers on the front lines. I kind of feel like if he had just gone for the Nexus then, he would have then been able to put that money towards Stalkers now on the defense.
Yeah, it's fine though. He'll hold. Yeah, of course. There's no reinforcement pylon, and Zest needs to leave some units at home as well. 5 workers ahead, Rain that is. But my man Zest has the Oracle. Please keep it alive. Yeah. Okay. Keeps the Oracle alive, so he will be able to pick up like 3 or 4 more probes. Rallied in between the main and the natural. He might even force 1 or 2 more Stalker warp-ins, but he's gonna be quite far behind. But we might still be able to do something. Get 1, let's say 3 good engagements. A few mistakes from Rain and boom, you're back in the game.
Boom.
Boom.
Odd choice of targeting there. He targeted the Stalker that was further away, so he was being a little bit greedy, which I guess you have to be at this point. Yeah. And just like Harstem said, picking up probes, transferring.
Yeah, this is, I guess, a standard move when you have the Oracle. You just kind of float around there. Normally what you would see is a pylon on the edge, in between your main and your natural. So like, just go to the bottom of the, the edge of your base, near the ramp, and then you can see the Oracle there. You can send Stalkers there a bit easier. I would like to see 1 or 2 pylons go down for Rain actually in those kind of positions, so you can spot the Oracle a bit earlier and might save 1 or 2 probes.
Rain actually gets a really nice get up with this Observer too. He sees absolutely everything Zest is doing behind this. Robo timing, perfect. Even the weapon upgrades on the way. But the Twilight Council coming out here, I'm wondering, like, it's... I feel like it's definitely way too late to invest in Blink, so it's definitely charge at this point, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be charge. If it would be Blink, I'd be so surprised. Man, I'm so surprised.
I am too. Okay. Misclick.
Oh, he's gonna kill. He's gonna go for the kill move. No, he's not. I have no idea what this is, man. I'll just shut up for now.
No, it's actually... Okay, so I like the Temple Archives. If you can't get the Colossus fast enough, we've definitely been seeing players trying to involve Archons more heavily into the army. Immortal Archon pushes are something I never really saw for a lot of PvP, but have definitely become more common nowadays. I referenced it before, but Seat and San are 2 players I've definitely seen a lot of this out of lately, so... I mean, at the same time, parting goes for Storm, so it might be something absolutely crazy and out of the box, but I'm imagining this is strictly for Archons that are Rain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does go for charge now, so I guess the blink was just a misclick. Yeah, the blink really surprised me. This composition is quite common, like you mentioned, the Zealot, Archon, Immortal, and it allows for very strong pushes with Warp Prisms as well. Either dropping Immortals on top of the Colossi, or just having like 4 Zealots in it and warping 8 more Zealots in. Oh, that's the main base. Dude, that's, your opponent can't really deal with it, but
you know, my favorite move in PvP is seriously when you warp in directly on top of the Colossus with the Zealots. It's so dirty, it's so good.
Yeah, that's strong.
But yep, there's the Archon.
What can Zest do from this point on?
Well, the problem is he's not going to be able to use force fields anymore. That Archon's going to break him. So, I really don't know. This is actually pretty troublesome for him. The Photon Overcharge is going to help a little bit, but they're even on upgrades. His Colossus count, if he could get this up to like 2 with Thermal Lance, maybe, but that's a big if, because I don't know how Zest stalls for time without force fields.
Yeah, it's gonna be rather difficult. And he's also getting +2 attack, which I think in this scenario is a bit of a mistake, but I guess he needs to get his advantages somewhere, so if he survives, he will be...
Yeah, actually, he's not going to be sick. If he warps in, or not warps in, but he makes a bunch of hallucinations, like, he's going to see them, but he can also use them as kind of a buffer. So, like, you can crush force fields, but you can't crush a wall of fake Zealots, right? Maybe? I don't know. The Ascension is kind of garbage right now, though, either way. Time War's coming down. He's going to try and hold for this. The Colossus in the back is going to add that splash damage. Might not have the range, but it's still got the damage. As Rain pushes into this, his supply count's starting to drop a bit. Zest might just barely hold this. There's the hallucinations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Rain focusing the Nexus. Is that a mistake?
No.
They'll take out the cannon. Unless it's the DPS, not a bad move. It looks like he might just have barely enough to knock this down. Second Colossus spawns, but it's not going to be able to take on 3 Immortals. However, those Zealots might just do it.
Yeah, that looked a lot closer than I thought it was going to be for a second there.
I still think losing the Nexus, though, is just a little too much.
Yeah, but...
He's just going to go for the all-in. Pulls the probes. Pulling the Protoss boys? No, never mind.
Ooh. He was thinking about it, though. You could see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard. It's hard to take that loss. I mean, the Nexus is so expensive. Everything in the Protoss army is expensive, but, like, to lose that Nexus, that really stings.
Yeah, that's ripped normally. I don't think he can come back from this one.
I mean, well, the thing is, too, for those watching, I mean, you see the resources lost. This looks almost dead even, but it's not, because Rain has significantly better income. So he's got more money coming in per second than Zest does right now, and that's really going to give him those 3 extra warp-ins, those extra Archons that you really need to just push through this. Although Zest, you know, I do like the Colossus. I do think it's a big advantage to have, but there's no buffer for them right now. There's not going to be that layer of Zealots and Archons before them, so just Colossus alone isn't going to cut it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the Warp Prism with the Immortals. This is cool.
Yeah, he's just gonna drop on top of the Colossi and maybe warp in behind them. Just a kill move, I guess. Doesn't really matter at this point anymore. He's so far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, even if he doesn't kill him here, even if he just simply trades evenly, he still comes out ahead. That whole base.
If he trades evenly, he basically kills him because he has more units.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be able to produce more too. But gonna chase the Colossus as you predicted with that Warp Prism. So annoying. GG. Wow. Rain will win.
Rain. My man, Rain. Doesn't